welcome. My name is JaMZz, and today I'm bringing to you a 40 plus gameplay from a competitive match on Strikezone domination. This was a game where basically I just slayed everything that I saw. I was actually host, but to be honest, we played on their host and I did the same thing to them. I got 38 kills, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't a factor. I think these guys were just pretty bad or having an off day or something like that. Also, I was going to use this time in this video to actually talk about some of the things that I saw and my opinion on them for Advanced Warfare, the next Call of Duty, that I saw at the reveal that they just had recently. There apparently are now going to be 13 game modes at the launch of Advanced Warfare, and Demolition is not going to be one, which is kind of a little bit strange considering Demolition was always a very big, popular game mode that people would play, mostly because it went on for a long period of time. It meant high kill gameplays. Going for that one bomb site meant that there was quite a big opportunity to get a lot of kills in a short space of time. But obviously they haven't included that, which is a little bit disappointing considering there's 13 game modes, so there'll be a lot of new ones, I'd guess, including the uplink one. Also, there is going to be bots in Advanced Warfare. I think this is a good thing because obviously it's a very, very good way to warm up before a competitive match, or even if you're going to play pubs and you don't want to ruin your KD or something, you don't go into pubs cold. You go onto the it's called Combat Readiness Program. So obviously that will allow you to get ready for combat. Does exactly what it says, Combat Readiness Program. I don't know what they're going to be like. I don't know whether it's going to be like COD 4 Veteran, which was literally impossible to stay alive after you, once the enemies had one bullet on you, that was it, you were gone, you were dead. But on Call of Duty Ghost, it's quite relatively easy to turn on people, turn on the bots and everything like that. Next point was the Advanced Warfare will feature a traditional playlist without the exo abilities. So obviously the exo abilities give you the ability to double jump, slide to the left, right, forwards, I think backwards. I'm not 100% sure on that, but obviously it just gives you a faster and a more variety of, your range of movement is increased by quite a lot. So having a traditional playlist in there without the exo abilities will, if people, there's obviously going to be some people that are going to go into the game and they're going to think, right, this is literally just Halo movement in a Call of Duty game. This is awful. So obviously there's going to be people that are going to want that traditional playlist. You probably find that that traditional playlist is going to be packed with people to start with, maybe, if they're a little bit worried about the exo abilities. Like myself, I don't really think the exo ability should have been in the game. I do prefer that COD 4, just your basic shooter, rather than what they keep trying to add, but they got to a point where they just need to take away, get back to the basics of Call of Duty. Obviously these games, they're not really taking, Call of Duty Ghost doesn't really take much gun skill to be able to outshoot your opponent or anything like that. In my opinion, it's a very, very easy game to be good at in a certain way. It's just a lot of pre-aiming with a vector and stuff like that, and you'll be absolutely superb at the game. So the fact that they will allow you to have a traditional playlist without the exo abilities will keep all parties happy, and will obviously boost the sales of the game. Whereas if they didn't have it even, they might actually decrease the sales of the game, because people thinking about the double jump, thinking they have to do it, they have to come up against it all the time, but obviously not. And that game mode, or that playlist, will include TDM, domination, capture the flag, etc. And you won't be able to use the boost jobs, movements, all the stuff that is new features basically of the exosuit. The maps on Advanced Warfare, there's going to be dynamic events, I believe, in pretty much every single one. These will either be triggered at the same time every match. So say if it was like a 10 minute game mode, 10 minutes of capture the flag, I'd say. So after the event would be triggered maybe after 2.5 minutes on the first side and 2.5 minutes on the second side. So then obviously the event will be triggered that way, or maybe if you got a care package and you threw the care package down and you pick it up, sort of like the chem strike on Strikezone from Call of Duty Ghosts. So that would allow anyone to get a very OP kill streak that kills everyone on the map, but hopefully they don't make that mistake again. And this Call of Duty doesn't have kind of those kill streaks built into the game. The next point I have is Sledgehammer is aiming to have Advanced Warfare's TTK or time to kill closer to Black Ops 2 than Ghost. So basically Ghost, literally you could get 2 hit markers on someone and kill them. Black Ops 2, it felt like you needed about 50 in comparison with Ghost. It was the time to kill, or the time it takes to kill someone, or the time it takes to die is going to be a lot higher, I guess. And I do hope that this is true, because in my opinion, the higher the TTK, or the higher time to kill, the more gun skill it takes to kill someone. But obviously there's a limit to that. I really think that it can start getting to the point of annoying when it's too high. Like, I think Black Ops 2 on LAN was really good. The hit registration was much better than online, but on Black Ops 2 it felt like they took forever to die because the hit registration was awful and the TTK was higher than Ghost, whereas on Ghost they got the hit registration really good, which means that it takes no time for people to die, and obviously the time to kill is lower than Black Ops 2. I don't know why they made that decision to do that. Maybe it's something to do with, I don't know, maybe it's just Infinity Ward's preference, but Call of Duty 4, which was also made by Infinity Ward, along with other Modern Warfare titles, the time to kill was a lot higher than Ghost. Ghost is the smallest time to kill, the lowest time to kill of any Call of Duty, I believe, that I can remember off the top of my head. So hopefully they balance it so it's not quite Black Ops 2, but it's not Ghost. Maybe just consistency, maybe 2 shots to the head, 3 shots to the body. That's what it should be, in my opinion. So obviously then you've got to choose your gun based on accuracy, whether you like the recoil, the attachments you can have on it, submachine gun, AR, whatever. You've got to base your gun actually on good decisions rather than just like Call of Duty Ghost, which is just, if you're not running a Vector or you're not running a Remington, then what are you doing? Like, basically you will get absolutely demolished by people who use those guns, because they're just above everything else, really. And I'm just going to give a little bit of a rundown on all the score streaks and upgrades in that we have seen so far in Advanced Warfare multiplayer. There is, what are all these? There's loads of them. Extra assist points grants user additional assist points for every active kill. Costs 150, and it costs 700. I have no idea what this is. Threat detection, support. I'm guessing that's all the different types of classes you can have, which is obviously stuff like that. You're going to double tap, better odds, support. I'm just going to kind of give up with this right now. It's very, very, kind of strange. There's obviously the walking trophy system that you can activate, which is pretty cool, which instead of having to place down the trophy system, you just turn yourself into a trophy system. Recon suit has an exo ping. I guess that means like it sends a ping out, which means you can actually be able to see people like the perk ping in Ghost. Actually, homing rockets, I guess that means you can shoot multiple missiles onto a locked target. That's pretty cool. There's like laser cannons and stuff like that, which is kind of strange. I don't really like that kind of stuff, but it's just a bit, can't really do anything about it, can we? And then it says the last article that I have in front of me for this video is Sledgehammer Games are debating on whether they are either going to have 10 or 15 total prestiges in Advanced Warfare. In my opinion, I think that they should have 15, because otherwise multiplayer gets very, very short, very, very fast, and they need to have like performance based and time based incentives to play the game, so people constantly want to keep going onto you know, they want to keep going back to the game. They want to keep picking up the controller, and the first thing they think of is, I want to play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Not like now it is, where Ghost kind of got boring, so everyone went back to Black Ops 2, or went back to older games like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, even though Modern Warfare 3 is awful, or COD 4 even, some people have gone back to, just because there was literally no performance-based incentives into Ghost, and if there was, there was, but they were very, very easy to get for an average player. So yeah, that's another thing, and I hope that they do bring in 15 prestiges, because in my opinion that would just be a lot more fun for everyone. Well, the gameplay's coming to an end here. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background, and I hope you enjoyed the commentary about the Advanced Warfare and all the new information that we have since Gamescom in Germany. Please leave a like on the video, and I will see you in the next one. Leave me a comment down below if you'd like to see any specific types of videos that I could make. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Goodbye.